Well, welcome back. What I thought I'd talk about a little bit is the tool you use to strike the stamp. That's an awful important tool in leatherworking, and as you can see, we've got some choices. I don't have a rawhide mallet. Just didn't try one. So you can see what I've got. I'm going to clear the way and we'll talk a little bit about how and why. Let's talk about the first mallet I bought, and that would be the 1.5 pound maul. When I was starting out, I was doing stamping predominantly, trying to learn it, and just starting to dabble a little bit with floral, and this was the maul that people recommended, this size. So I bought it. You can see it hasn't been used a whole lot. It's a good maul. And I used it when I was doing more stamping, basket stamping especially, and it worked real good. What I found was once I started to do more floral and trying to learn it, that 1.5 pounds became a lot to do for long periods of time. My arm got tired, so I knew that for floral this was a little bit too heavy for me. So I went down to a smaller maul that was 14 ounce and tried using it. It was better in weight, but the straight taper on the maul didn't quite work with me with my arm placement and everything. So from that point, I tried a tapered maul. This one is 1 pound 1 ounce, I believe it is. So you might, or 1.08, so a pound maul. And this is the one that I used. You can see I've used it quite a bit, and I have no complaints with it. I wanted to try a mallet just to see if I was missing something and if it would work for me. The arm and hand position didn't feel as comfortable, and it wasn't as natural for me, so I haven't really used it that much. I keep it because if I'm showing somebody, they can kind of go through these mauls and get a little bit of an idea, like my daughter, when she was playing around tooling, I let her try. And then we come to the last maul. The only reason I bought this one was when I moved down here, all my tools were left in storage, and I want to start tooling again, and everything, the stamps, I could get away with less expensive stamps, but the only thing that I was adamant about was I wanted another tapered maul. So that's how I ended up with the second one. This one is 15.5 ounces. It's about an ounce different in weight than this one. And I have a hard time, believing it, because when I pick the two up, I can feel a difference. And this is the one that I've really grown to love and use. It just feels good. The tapered angle lets me hold my arm in a good position. It works real well. This one worked well for me, but comparing the two, I can feel the weight on the end. The balance is different than the balance on this one. I use this one when I'm doing a lot of pictorial. It doesn't have, it's not as heavy when I lift it up and strike it. I can tell the difference. This one, if I'm doing heavier, where I want to strike it heavier, I'll use this one. It just works. And just so you know that I'm not full of it, which I could be, we're going to turn a scale on, and we'll put the maul on now, 15.5. Then we'll put the other maul on, 1.1 pound, 0.8 ounces. So a smidge over an ounce difference, and I can tell a huge difference. Now let's come down to the million-dollar question. Which maul is right for you? That one I can't answer, because it depends on what you like and how you tool. A straight taper maul may work. What I would suggest, and it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing stamping, this maul's great. If you can, try out different mauls. If you've got in a club, if you know somebody, just try them out for a while and see which one feels more natural in your hand. And that's going to be the right maul for you. You know, like my dad used to say, everybody's got an opinion. Well, it's kind of like this. We've all got an opinion and we think ours is right. So try them out, see what works for you, and then go with it. And not be afraid. Sometimes you may want a different maul or striking device also to round things out. And it may help as you go along. I hope this has helped you kind of get an idea a little bit. Have a blessed day and happy tooling.